The woman accidentally found out her husband was having an affair. Possessive as she was, she didn't interrupt them. Instead, she stayed remarkably calm, for she had a better plan for revenge. After returning home, she drew blood while reading a book. She sprinkled a little blood on the cabinet, then poured the rest onto the floor. Next, she faked traces of a body being dragged across the ground before wiping all the blood clean. She then fabricated a weapon, coated it with blood, hid it in the fireplace, and burned it to ashes with a fire. On the second day after Mary went missing, Nick wore a strange smile at the missing person press conference. This ill-timed grin was quickly captured by cameras and spread widely. Enraged, the public dug deep into Nick's past. Soon enough, photos of Nick with an unknown woman made headlines. This led everyone, including the police, to suspect foul play in Mary's disappearance. The police then began questioning Nick. Yet when asked about Mary's living habits, birthday, and hobbies, Nick knew nothing, like a stranger. The police even joked, asking if Nick was really married to Mary. They then searched Nick's house. Despite his resistance, the police uncovered some clues and found an envelope marked Clue 1 in the cabinet. Nick explained the envelope was part of a puzzle game he and his wife played every wedding anniversary. He had to solve Mary's riddles to find the gift. The first riddle led them to Nick's office, where they found a second envelope. This one's riddle pointed to the brown cottage. When the police asked Nick where the cottage was, he lied, claiming he didn't know. But that night, he went to the cottage alone and found a third envelope. However, when he opened it, he found nothing but frivolous remarks inside. Infuriated and overwhelmed by the media's recent slander, Nick had to clarify at Mary's vigil that he hadn't killed his wife, emphasizing his love for her. Just then, a woman interrupted him. She denounced Nick as a hypocrite, accusing him of killing Mary, who was 6 weeks pregnant, to be with his lover, a student. Her words caused an immediate uproar. Nick, her husband, didn't even know Mary was pregnant. He realized he'd be torn apart by the crowd if he stayed, so he fled home in a panic. But the police followed closely behind and showed him intimate photos of Mary with their neighbor. Nick tried to defend himself, but the police then presented the faked fight scene and deliberately cleaned up bloodstains.